Got the engine pulled out of the Camaro now. Gonna get some of the work done on the firewall here where I need to add a little more access. And on this side here, I've got a chalk line too. This side here on the driver's side, that's to allow me access to the back header bolt. And also if I want to put a different valve cover on in the future, that gives me a little more space up at the top there. This side here is basically a relief for access to the spark plug. The rear spark plug was kind of behind that flat section, this flat section of the firewall. And if I wanted to replace that spark plug, it would have meant dropping the engine, or there may have been a way to get a tool in there, but it was going to be a struggle. So I'm going to make some cuts here and over on this side, and then start figuring out how I'm going to, if I'm going to put a whole new section here, or if I'm just going to move this in and then add a little piece in the front. But I'll get the face cut off on both sides first and see how that goes. Got both sides cut out. So that's the notch over on that one. Just push that edge in. I'll fill in the top and this edge here. And the same on this side, I cut this back. You can kind of get an idea there. And this piece is just sitting in there to fill that space. It's going to require a little bit of finessing around the edges and some cleanup, but this is all just roughly tacked anyways, because also wanted to make sure everything fit properly before I went ahead too far, which is why I'm doing this part now. So I'll get those welded in and then continue from there. Okay, so I used my my laser and I got this line nice and straight, and I got the back section here straight, so my distance between the two is equal. I did the same thing on this side. I used the laser to straighten up this edge, make sure that it was plumb all the way down. I started to make a panel for this side. Let me zoom out a little bit. Started to make a panel for this side, and I left an edge here rolled over that I'll trim back afterwards. And I put a little flat section here where the steering column comes through. So that's kind of it, roughly there. I left it long so I can get a tack on the outside and then something on the inside, and then I'll grind this one back and then weld the outer corner. But that should give me enough space for the access to the header bolts. And this one should give me enough space to get the spark plug out. So I'll get the rest of the panels fabbed up and start tacking those in. Got everything tacked in. Got this side put in here. Little angle piece in the top. The extension on there. Fold it back over. Same on this side. It's just tacked in place for now. So I'm gonna do a little bit of cleanup grinding just to clean up the tacks that are on here, and then I'm gonna go back and fill in all the open spaces all in around here. I'm gonna take the torque tube and that plate that I put through the transmission tunnel, take all that out and just go around. Probably need to spend a whole day just finish welding stuff, and then another day grinding and finding pinholes and stuff like that. So hopefully by the end of next weekend, which puts me basically at the end of April. So for the beginning of May, hopefully I have all my small stuff finished. And then during May, I'd like to finish all the welding below and get some epoxy primer on this thing, and then run my fuel lines and get a little bit closer to running.